Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Foye Oluokun with the play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there, but just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Let's go now.
The motion man here is McLaurin. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Let go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here we go. Set.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Go.
To the air again is Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll give it up on the pitch. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down.
Every team in the NFL wishes to come into each week's game and win the line of scrimmage battle. And in this case, I think it's pretty clear which side is winning. Great first drive, primarily all on the ground.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
Set. Ready.
On the zone read, here's Daniels.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I've seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That's taken in by Thomas. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Got it. Ready.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Kill.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Hey, lion.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They go play action for Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's in! Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on 1st down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Ronald Darby. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Little on now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Come on, set!
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Jaguars are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He will find Thomas. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Hold it ready. These are 24.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And he's going to be taken down after a big 2nd down pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by the tight end, Evan Ingram.